Welcome back, everybody. Level M Diecast. Doing another up to date for you today. We're going to be covering the 2005 Range Rover Sport. Quite a few versions to go through, so we're gonna knock these out with some relative quickness here. This is what it debuted in 2006. This is the main line. It's a really good model. I really like this casting in particular. I think they did a really good job on it. I like the fact that it has the tow hook and whatnot. For as many versions as we'll go through, it doesn't really feel like it was used all that much, but there was many versions. So we're going to move on to Super Fast, which came out in 2006, 2007-ish time. This model looks really good with the super fast orange wheels on it. They never used this wheel again for this model, which is a little unfortunate. But I really like it in this metallic metal flake. Looks really good. Obviously, it was in the super fast line, so you get full-on tampos, 100%. All good stuff. 2007. We're going to move on to the main line. The main line came in this really dark metal flake green with the large 6-spoke utility wheel. There's a couple of models that got some smaller wheels throughout this range, and they just don't look good. The super fast wheels look good, the saw blade wheels look good, and then the large 6-spoke utility wheel looks good. And then when we get to the D10 wheel, that one is also good too. But they didn't always keep it on the big side. Not at all. Also in 2007, we got Best of British. Best of British was silver. Obviously, you guys know me. I like silver, so I'm a little biased, to say the least. But it looks good. I mean, you guys have to admit, this one definitely looks good. This one's the best one thus far, even though that orange one had all the good tampo print on it. I still like this one better. I still think this one looks more appropriate, more straightforward. Now, also in 2007, we got yet another version. Well, not the U.S. anyways. So this was the Stars of Cars series. And unfortunately, we didn't get those here in the U.S., but I think over the years, people have figured out a way to acquire those for those who want them. Now, the Stars of Cars series had the dinky name thrown on there. Realistically, that name was only on there for licensing purposes because if I remember correctly, there was an issue with the potential loss of that license if it wasn't being used. Something has to do with European something or other. I could be wrong, but I vaguely remember that's what it was. We're still on 2007. This was a busy year for this model. This is when they were still doing first edition 10 packs. So this was this was the first edition 10 pack. I apologize. That's right. So this was the model that was in the first edition 10 pack. Definitely looks National Park-ish, but it's not National Parks. But it looks good. It's a news, deco. Sports News 10. Just a made-up livery. Nothing fancy. Now we're going to go on to 2008. We're going to go with the main line here. So I have heard here and there that there's supposedly this model with the 60 years logo in red. However, every quote-unquote picture I've ever come across that they claim is that it's clearly not red, and it's very easy to discount that statement because there's a red taillight on here. It is possible that some of these are a little bit darker orange, but they're not red. So I do not recognize that as a real variation. And I've never seen that, you know, even in a picture, you know, even in a justified picture. We're going to move on to 2000 and... sorry, guys, I lost my spot here. Oh, we're still 2008. So I guess we got a recolor that year. So we got the recolor in this yellow, and so this has the big D10 wheels on it, and they look good. They look really good. This model needs big wheels on it. It just does. There's really no other way to look about this. Now, there are some models that use the smaller D10s. They don't look right, in my opinion. I think these bigger D10s are where it's at, where they should be at. 2008 was another relatively busy year for this particular model. We got second best of British in this cranberry. Now, see, those are the small D10s. It just doesn't look right. I mean, you guys have to admit it just doesn't look right. The detail is fantastic, though. I mean, this has a lot of tampo print on it. Looks good. Now, you'll notice on this model, they always have the wraparound taillights. That feature, unfortunately, went away down the road, and they quit wrapping the taillights around, which was definitely a problem. And in my opinion, the model that they didn't wrap it around on was the best version, and could have been even better had they not done that. We also got this in a 5-pack that year. VIP Luxury, I believe is what it was called. Maybe just VIP. This is like it's like a metallic sand kind of color. It's a really nice color. It looks really, really good. Tampo prints are good. It's a really, really nice model. I think this is definitely one of the better versions, even though it has the smaller wheels on it. I just think the color and the tampo with the dark tint windows and everything just looks really, really, really good. We're going to move up out of 2008 to 2009 mainline. And no, that's not a gold challenge. That's not the 75 challenge model. That is the mainline for 2009. It's a fantastic gold. It really is. It's a fantastic, fantastic gold. See, this has the big detailed wheels on it. It looks good. It looks good, man. I just always be sticking to that. So in 2009, we got our third rendition of Best of British, and it came in this really nice red, this deep red, which is nice. Of course, it's got extra tampo print on there because it's Best of British. It was a little bit more upscale line. In case some of you might not know, came with a little collector box. Obviously, no real riders, but it was still really nice. It was still really nice. 2010 mainline came in this like champagne blue, but it had those graphite colored wheels on it, which was just freaking cool. It's freaking cool. Such a good combination. Good combination. This really brings the emphasis to the VIP segment that it's supposed to be. I feel like it's just really emphasizing, hey, check this out. This is a VIP. This is exactly what you would think is VIP. 2011, in my opinion, was the best version. And it came in this solid black, tan interior, and those awesome 5-spoke chrome-lipped wheels. Just absolutely amazing. Just perfect. Just perfect. Now, you'll notice this is the one that I was talking about where the taillights don't wrap around, which is really, really unfortunate. Obviously, we got front and rear tampos, which is nice. The front, not that big a deal. They got it to wrap around just enough, but man, if they could have got this to wrap around the taillights like all the other versions, I mean, look how much better that looks with the wrapped around taillight. Then when this model disappeared for 6 years, we didn't see this model for 6 years. Okay, it was MIA for 6 years, and then all of a sudden it shows up in the best of Matchbox as a premium. So this has real riders, lots of nice tampo, very interesting tampo print. It's got a silver roof. Silver roof is kind of odd, but I love the tampo. They got all the wraparound on the taillight back. It's got an interesting, that green right on the center spoke there, which is really, really nice. And it actually matches the color of the paint very, very good. This was a nice model. It was really nice. I don't know if they were doing this kind of as a farewell thing or not, but this was 2017, so we haven't seen this model since. And I don't know if it's going to come back. I would think if it does, it may be a 5-pack or something like that. But there you go. Now you are up to date on the 2005 Range Rover Sport. Let me know if you guys were missing any. Let me know what you think about those. It's a good casting. I like it. Trying to throw out some SUVs. You know, people like SUVs right now, so we'll see how that goes. And let those roll on there as the two best versions. And I'm going to get on out of here and get on to another video. And I will catch you guys later. Level M Diecast. Peace.